Alright. Going live. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are apparently live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. As always, we're going to pull this microphone a little bit closer to us, and the reason for that, I hope you guys can all hear me, is because, once again, just like the Knights of the Old Republic gaming stream that just ended, we've been playing some Dragon Age Origins and the like, and well, we haven't been playing it for a while, and the thing is, the reason I'm talking so low at a low register is because my wife is upstairs teaching her class, master's level class, through a Zoom call, so trying to keep it down a little bit, you know, that kind of idea. But last time it apparently worked out quite well, so apparently you guys can hear me just fine. So we're gonna do it just at a lower register, so we can't go crazy. But anyways, all right. So yeah, let's see. And if there's any problems with the audio, you guys are just gonna have to let me know. Alright, so we haven't played this in a while, so what am I doing? Alright, so, right, we're headed to Lothering, I believe. But first things first. Wait, how do I... Isn't that how I...
What do you need?
There we go.
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
Doesn't mean I don't mourn his loss.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost him.
Sup, Caden? How you doing?
Not with the blight. After everything. I'm sorry. I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
Just out of curiosity, Caden, if you're still in here, if you could tell me how the my audio is and how the game audio is. Can you hear the game audio at all?
I think he came from high ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. Have you had someone close to you there? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
I went to a family with murders recently.
Oh, of course. How stupid of me to forget. Here I am going on and on about Duncan, and you... I'm so sorry. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Maybe I'll go to Hyver with you when you go. Absolutely.
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
Okay, so we got an Alistair approval.
The time has come to leave the wilds. Do you not agree?
Oh, okay, so we can't really talk to her yet. So we got ourselves some pretty cool armor, and we're going with two-handed, I guess. I forget all this stuff. Right, so saving game. We're gonna gather the party. Let's see. Kane said the game audio is a bit hard to hear. Okay, just let me know if this fixes it. Just let me know. Okay, so our first order of business is, of course, so there's Den Room, the party camp, Berkelin, Redcliffe Castle, Lake Canad. Okay. Now, I thought I had all the DLC installed, but maybe it comes later, I'm not sure. So the world map, you just open the world map, details, major locations, yeah. What's this? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So world map. Oh, okay, cool. Right click.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Okay, what did I do here? I think I glitched it out by hitting the There we go. Okay. Alright, so let's go to Lothering.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly.
Okay.
There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak.
Okay.
You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Oh, calling him out.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you.
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand
Oh,
this.
shit.
I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your Majesty?
I already like Van Tegan. I love Van Tegan. He called out Logain on his bullshit and then said, yeah, this shit ain't cool, you know? So I definitely like that. But I really want to check why the DLC's not installed. I don't think it is.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I guess that fellow is the leader.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees. Kane said, do you know of the massacre during World War II in China in the city of Nanking? Not offhand, no, I'm not familiar with it. Kane said, the reason why I brought it up, supposedly somebody has a photographic evidence of the horrible events that Japan did to China in World War II. Oh, is that a fact? And if the photographs are to be real, China has good evidence to charge Japan with war crimes. Ever since World War II, Japan has been denying the massacre ever happened. Oh, wow, well, that sucks for them. Let's see, you should listen to your friend. We're not
Did
refugees.
I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a Genlock would have understood that.
Forget it, I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
You can certainly try.
Well, this is going nowhere. Let's finish this, gents.
Yeah!
Okay, I really gotta lower. Okay, so we got a bunch of updates here. Let's see. First things first. Alright, so we'll wait, options. Huh. I'll have to check this again. Yeah. Anyway, so we'll attack this guy.
We're just trying to get by before the dog spawn get us all.
Well, that was hectic. Get by, you're a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
Let's see, you'll follow my lead. I could use some soldiers. Turn you into the authorities.
There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me.
They'll do it when they must. Come with me.
I'm not going down without a fight.
Oh, I died. I forgot how to play this game all of a sudden. More of them.
Another battle, I see.
Okay. Now, just out of curiosity for that. So that's very interesting. That's very interesting that that happened. My right click doesn't seem to be working as well as I thought it would. But let's see for a second. Character record, let's just see. No, Alistair. Let's see. Fatigue. Oh, I have the cracked skull, so I need an injury kit. Or visit the party camp. Okay. Let's see. I need to see the amount of experience. 1929, okay. And I'm level 6. Yeah, okay, alright, no, hold on a sec, guys. I just want to exit game here for a second. So I want to see installed content. Okay, it's all installed. Available content. Download progress. Installed. It's all installed, so why? Oath. Witch hunt. Stone prisoner. Alright, so are they actually, let's see. Alright, so those are the, yeah, so that's fine, back. So is it options, let's see. Huh. So maybe they are there, I'm just, like, I'm not 100% sure, I haven't played this game in a long time, so. Okay, so then we'll load the game then. Oh, didn't we? Oh, okay, well, we'll just skip the... Yeah, okay. No problem, no problem. There we go. As I believe on our way to the load ring, we're supposed to get the X, but... Okay, so we'll redo this just for the sake of argument, because I gotta remember how to play this damn game.
Travelers to attend to. I'd guess that fellow is the leader.
They don't look much like them.
Nonsense. How is that any way to greet someone?
What did I tell you? No wagons.
So yeah,
This
like,
one looks armed.
I remember I had the controls down when I was playing before, but it's been a couple weeks since I played on the computer, so I don't really know what does what yet.
Even if you're no refugee, you
so
still
let's
gotta
see.
pay.
Caden said he made a video on TikTok showing some pictures that were in the photo book that he had, but he didn't show the dead body pictures. As soon as he posted the video, the Chinese TikTok blew it up, and now top officials of China are trying to get in contact with him to see if they can get the photos. If these claims are true, these photos are basically priceless, and people are saying he should hand it over to a museum or to the UK, or sell them for the highest bidder. I'd make my money on it. I'm sorry, like that was 80 years ago, you know. Fuck. Like, I'm not just gonna hand that priceless shit over. Someone give me money for it, right? So some people say you should copy the photos and post them online, so just in case something happens to the originals, we would have a backup. He should absolutely do that. Ken said it's been a long time since I played Dragon Age. Yeah, Dragon Age is great.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that.
Right. We get to ransack your...
Well, this is going nowhere. Let's finish this, gents.
Okay, so first thing I gotta do is right click, right? Right click leads me to attacking. Yeah, okay, so it's right clicking. Alright, cool. Oh, what's going on?
We're just trying to get by before the dog spawn get us all.
Let's see. Get by, you're a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
Let's see, I'm trying to do the authorities.
There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me.
I need soldiers.
What, are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier.
Let's see. Where you can die, your choice.
I'm not going down without a fight.
Oh, why am I not auto-attacking this guy? Jeez.
Begin the onslaught. Now we get our hands dirty.
Okay, going down.
Okay, so just out of curiosity now. So it's the same amount. Okay, so it doesn't matter if somebody's comatose. I would just want to know that for future experience gains. Apparently, it doesn't matter if somebody's dead or or unconscious, injured, whatever. They still get the full experience from all the deaths, clearly. And we look at Alistair, who still has the same amount. So yeah, okay, that all works out. I was quite curious about that actually. So that kind of worked out. Checking for the DLC. Tactics map, journal. Oh yeah, we have some journal entries here. Let's see. The codexes. Let's see. We have characters. Oh Jesus. Oh, from the cutscene. All right. Caden said your greatsword swings extremely slow. Yeah. It sucks. It sucks. But trust me, it gets better. It does get better. Kane said, hypothetically, how much would you sell those pictures for? Well, depending on the price, I'd ask the Chinese how much they're worth to them. And, you know, if they offered me, I'm not that greedy. Like, I don't need to be set up for life. But if they offered me $50,000 a photo, I'd take it. Or if they offer me $10,000 a photo, I'd take it. You know, that's all I'm saying. Is that I would take monetary gain for the photos because I know what the value of them is to the Chinese as a nation. So the government should be willing to pay me. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Queen Honora, we have been given the gift of freedom by our forebears. Let us not squander it. The only child of the war hero, Logain Mactir, Honora has never been one to stay quietly in the background. It's common knowledge that in the 5 years Honora and Kaelin held the throne together, she was the one wielding the power. Okay, fair enough. That happens in many royalties. She is held in much higher esteem than her husband by the people of Ferelden, nobility and commoners alike, and commands the respect even of foreign nations, having once inspired Empress Selene of Orlais to declare Honora of Ferelden is a solitary rose among brambles. Jesus. Okay, so who else? Oh, Bantegan. We love Bantegan. Bantegan Guerin. The banner will not bow to you simply because you demand it. Younger brother to Al Eamon. Ah, now it all makes sense. So he's the younger brother of Eamon, who we want to go save. Of Redcliffe, and uncle to King Kaelin. Tegan holds the banner of Rainsfair, a tiny province of Redcliffe squeezed between the Frostback Mountains and Lake Calenhad. Bantegan avoids the Denerim court except to go hunting with his nephew, and rarely makes himself heard at the landsmeet, preferring to leave politics to his brother. Ah, okay. And of course, Logain. We have an update on Logain. Logain Mactir. It takes more than legends to win a battle. Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone. Let's see. So, during the battle at Oscar, he fled the field, leaving King Kaelin and the Grey Wards to die. He then returned to Denerim and declared himself the regent to his daughter, Queen Honora, demanding that Ferelden follow him against the Darkspawn, upsetting a great many of the bands. So we only saw Tegan going against him, but we're led to believe that a lot of the nobles are still kind of about following him. So world map. Just open the world map, details, major locations, blah 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 blah. We're good with not reading that one. I like reading the lore. I don't really need to read the other crap. Okay, so we have one last codex entry. Lothering, which is the town we're in. In ancient times, Lothering was a little more than a trading post that served the fortress of Ostagar to the south. Nowadays it is larger, serving Redcliffe and the community of merchants and surface dwarves near Orzammar. Its location on the North Road gives it a strategic value, so control of Lothering has historically been a matter of contention between the Southern Banner and the South Reach Arling. Okay, so its location on the North Road gives strategic value, so control of Lothering has... fair enough. King Calenhad himself stepped in and awarded the town to South Reach in the Exalted Age, which has led to the end of the feud, or at least the appearance of it, by once again Brother Genetivi, the Chantry scholar that we hear so much about. Kane said the supposedly 30 photos of the torture and mutilation of victims went through, and if China were to get these photos, they would have proof that Japan committed war crimes, so they might offer you $1 million per photo to guarantee they get the pictures. Oh no, I know that they'll offer a stupid amount. I'm saying you don't want to make your fortune based off of, you know what I mean? Like, I'd want some compensation to be like, look, alright, so there's 30 photos. I'd be like, look, here's the 30 photos. How about, like, me personally, I'd be like, $500,000 for the whole lot, or $1 million, or whatever. I'd just be like, I found these. It's an incredible find. It's sort of like finding, I don't know, a new dinosaur or something like that. Like, I should be compensated for my discovery and my willingness to share this information and stuff like that, because I could burn them, I could do whatever I want. Because realistically, whether China ever brings Japan up on war crimes will not affect my life in any way, shape, or form. Realistically, if they have war crimes and there's courts and people go to jail and stuff in Asia, what the hell does that have to do with me? So, but trying to be as good a person I can be, I would want the photos to be found, to be seen, and to be given over. I just think that there should be some form of compensation. I just wouldn't want to be that greedy person, You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to be the one like, oh, well, if they're only worth $1 million a photo to you, well, I think I can find maybe Japan will pay 1.5. What do you got? You know? So I wouldn't play that game. Kane said some people are saying that Japan is going to send assassins after this to burn the photos so there won't be any evidence and they can't be transferred to war crimes if there's no evidence. Jesus Christ. See, why would he bring it on TikTok? Why wouldn't he bring it to the Chinese government? Kane said it makes sense that Jinbei has a bigger bounty than Sanji because he is also more well known to the world. Of course. 100%. In all honesty, Robin should also have a higher bounty than Sanji. I think that Robin's bounty should be higher than Sanji's as well. Technically, Robin's bounty should be second only to Luffy's, realistically. Because as we know, bounties do not mean power. They have a factor in it, but it's not everything. Kane said the difference between the two is Sanji still has room for growth and Jinbei hit his peak already. We have no evidence of that. What makes you think he hit his peak already? Like, where's the evidence of that? That's like saying that Crocodile hit his peak. Well, Crocodile just proved he went from 81 frozen million to 1.9. So, I mean, you know what I mean? Crocodile improved over the time skip. Why couldn't Jinbei? You know? So, anyways, we'll continue this in a momentito. So, alright, take all that. Inventory, wait, inventory's full? For God's sakes. Alright. We'll leave this stuff up here for now then. Let's see. Okay, we got a codex. We got some new stuff. Yeah, we'll have to come back here for this crap. Because yeah, we're just gonna have to. Because what does he got? The bandit leader, studded leather armor, and spirit shard. Apparently I can't take anything, so I need to go sell stuff first. Yeah, like I said with the crates and the... Yeah, okay, we'll just come back up.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget
I love their dynamic. What do you want to talk about, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Let's see. You have some thoughts on that point, Alistair?
This should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
No, not yet.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
What do you think we should do, Morgan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Jesus. I mean, technically they're both right. Like, Morgan's correct in the fact that once Logain finds out that we're alive, people from Ostagar, especially Grey Wardens from Ostagar, he's going to do everything in his power to stop whatever we try. Like, that's just a fact. So going after him, and of course we want our revenge on Logain, so that makes total sense. But Alistair is also smart about the counter, and going to Arleman first does seem probably like a good idea. But I like the Circle of Magi idea first. And the reason being the Circle of Magi first is it's not my favorite quest, but we get permanent boosts to all our attributes that will help us immensely going forward into the other areas of the game. And honestly, the Red Cliff one ties into a double quest, so it's a nightmare. I actually really like the Bracken Forest. Probably my least favorite. It's hard to say what my least favorite is. Starting any of them is daunting. Starting any of them is very daunting. Because you get so super involved and you don't get back to your camp for a while, you know what I mean? Like when you start one. It's very linear in that regard, but anyways. Let's see. Kane said he posted some of the more graphic pictures on his Twitter. Well, he's taking his life in his own hands, I guess, because you're absolutely right. Some people within both the Japanese and Chinese governments are going to want to find this person. And, well, you know. Kane said, we usually know the characters in the One Piece world hit the peak of strength around the age of 40 and 50. Jinbei's in his 40s, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I believe that's true. Kane said, Admiral Akainu would die to the Nine-Tails Busho Bomb. Maybe. Yeah, see, I have a bit of a problem. With the idea that they hit their age between 40 and 50, and Jinbei's in his 40s. Jinbei, I believe, is in his 40s. I believe he's like 42 or something like that, 43. But all the admirals are in their mid-50s. So, you know what I mean? Like, Akainu, Aokiji, by that logic, Akainu got weaker over the 2-year time skip. But the thing is that what Otis stated was people started to go downhill after they reached 70. At 70, people started to decline in strength. So, I don't remember him saying they hit their peak. Maybe he hit their prime, but by that logic, Shanks never improved. Mihawk had no reason to improve. Crocodile couldn't improve. These guys are all around that age group, I believe. So, like, I don't believe you stay stagnant for 20 years and then all of a sudden you start to decline. You know what I mean? Like, Garp was his strongest in at 40, and he stayed at his strongest. He never got any better since the time he hit 39, 40, and then all of a sudden he hit 70 and started to go downhill. Like, I just see that seems too wide a time frame to hit your peak, so to speak. So maybe that's just me. Kane said, Akainu is basically the equivalent of the four-tailed beast because they both use lava, and the four-tail is nowhere near as strong as the nine-tail. I mean, alright, fair enough. Alright, why are you leaving it up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it. Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Let's see.
That would be at their tower on Lake Kalenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is. Then you have a plan.
I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Wait, nobody got approval for that? Shouldn't they have gotten approval? Anyways, I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna go use the laboratory really quick. Alrighty, we're back. How's everybody doing? Did you all miss me? That's fantastic. Yeah, okay, so... Alrighty. I can't wait to go to the world map and try to see what Shoulder's Pass is like, but we might not. I do have work tomorrow for the first time in a little bit, so probably not gonna get that far. But yeah, let's see. I really hope that the DLC is working, guys. I really do, because some of the DLC is just fun. You know. Let's see. I mean, the base game's fine too. It's just that we miss out on the DLC companions and stuff like that, and I really like them. Let's see. So, Kane said, I like how in the game they always give you somebody who's clear on the good side, somebody who's clear on the more wicked side. Yeah. Dragon Age is very good at that. Kane said, out of One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach, which power system would you want in the real world, and which one would you live by? Definitely scratch Naruto right out of the gate. I like Bleach. But I also like One Piece. That's a hard pick. It could go either way. It depends on how I'm feeling that day, honestly, because if I were in the One Piece world, it's most likely that I would not have a devil fruit, and I'd be along the lines of Rayleigh, Shanks, Mihawk, the swordsman without the devil fruit. And in that regard, what are Zanpakutos? What are Soul Reapers but swordsmen? So, who can fly? So, you know what I mean? So, probably the Bleach power system over the One Piece one. But I do like the idea of hockey. So, Kane says, basically, whichever one you choose tomorrow, you're going to wake up with that power system part of our world. Then, the power system alone is part of our world. Then probably One Piece. Probably One Piece then. If I woke up tomorrow and the world all of a sudden had devil fruits and hockey. Crazy as that sounds. Before we even start exploring, what we really need to do is find out. Oh yeah, we have the codex to read. Shit, because we have fallen Templar. Found the body of the Templar slain by bandits. His corpse had been picked clean of everything save a note and a locket. Perhaps the locket will mean something to someone back in Lothering. Okay, cool. And the codex for such is under notes. Kane said, which devil fruit would you try to find at all costs if given the opportunity? Probably Whitebeard's fruit. The Gurgur no Mi would be catastrophic. Yeah, it'd be something like that. Yeah, I'd probably pick a Logia. I'd probably pick, I'd probably pick Crocodile's fruit or Ace's fruit. If I was going for a Logia, if I was going for Paramecia, I'd go for Whitebeard's fruit. If I was going for a Zone fruit, we haven't really seen enough zones for me to pick one, but probably Marco. Kane said personally I'd go for Admiral Akiji's fruit or the light fruit. Oh yeah, going for a Logia makes a lot of sense. Going for a Logia. So, a note from Sir Henrik. So many of my fellow knights have been searching for the urn. Surely one of them must have found Brother Genitivi by now. We're gonna go find Brother Genitivi, the dude writing half this shit? Okay. Still, until I hear all is well, I must proceed as planned. Brother Genitivi holds the key to finding the urn of sacred ashes. The urn of sacred ashes? Interesting. We always knew this, but I believe I know now where Brother Genitini lies. I have been to his home and dinner room and found the trail, and I'm amazed what other knights have not done likewise. Unless they have. No, best not to get caught up in the thoughts of conspiracy. Sir Donald awaits my report in Lothering. Alright, so we gotta go find this Sir Donald. I love how it's Sir with an E. It's so regal. I must go to him immediately and report what I have learned. Should anyone find these families, all he has to be informed of my fate. I pray that he can complete what I cannot. Sir Henrik of Redcliffe, a Templar of Redcliffe. Interesting. Kane said, honestly, I'll find Whitebeard fruit and put it in a secure factory because I don't think anybody should have that power. One bad day and they might accidentally kill us all. Exactly. See, you said which one would you try to find and protect at all costs? Whitebeard's. The man with the power to destroy the world. Alright, I need...
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you.
Look at how cool the Templars look, though. Look at that armor.
Lost.
What do you mean?
We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend. I'm just out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense. The band has marched north with Tern Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
Okay, we need a shop first and foremost.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Why would I want to help you?
Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week.
I really want to know what the right answer here, because I don't want to lose with Alistair or Morrigan, so...
Stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Let's see. Let's see. Wait a minute. I think I got it. Unscrupulous merchant, is that right? Yeah, okay, let's see. Walk through. Let's see. Remove yourself from the argument and the merchant will leave Lothering and everybody disapproves. Side with the merchant, he will give you 1 silver and be open for business. But Alistair disapproves. Liliana disapproves by a shit ton. Morgan approves +2. Kill the merchant. Nobody approves of that. Let's see. So our best bet then. Let's see. So our best bet to do here for this particular one is probably don't kill the merchant. Siding with the sister. It gives -3 to Morrigan, but that's the best I can do. I can try to keep him here though. Let's see. I think of being unscrupulous.
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
That would be amazing. Let's see. Persuade. I think you can compromise, still make a profit. No?
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must. So long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Unfortunately, all I do is lose Morgan's approval. I don't gain any with Alistair.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something.
I am indeed.
Alright. Just don't buy everything up.
Why would you care, though? That makes no sense. Alright, so the merchant. Alright, so what do we got? We got some shit to sell, I'm sure. Holy crap, look at all the crap. Brigand's bow? What the fuck is this? Sells for... Yeah, see, we have the DLC installed for sure. Crazy fucking shit. Alright, so... First and foremost, I don't think we need wolf's pelts for anything. I don't believe so. So... We'll have to get rid of the shale crystals for now. So some greenstone. Wait, I feel like we need corpse and rubies and stuff like that. Don't we eventually for a quest need that stuff? I forget what quest it is. I gotta look up each of these items. I'm sorry guys, I'm such a nitpicker, but I just don't want to miss out on good items and stuff. Quartz, Dragon, Age Origins. Kane said make sure to stock up on health potions. Oh, I absolutely will. Kane said I don't know how these Templars are surviving the ages. Most likely a sunny day, no clouds, and probably 108. Yeah, it's probably at least 90 degrees out there, and they're wearing the heavy armor. Let's see, what's its purpose? Safely sold to vendors for gold, okay? And what about full Rose Pie Dragon Age Origins? Let's go. Full Rose Bar. I'm just gonna go through each one. I'm sorry, guys. Might take a little bit. Caden also said, I can't believe people are mad because the new Lord of the Rings show is going to have one of the main characters be black. That's all the black people in Lord of the Rings. They're just living on an island. Wait, what? Caden said, but they're saying black people don't exist in Lord of the Rings, for the creator specifically said they live on a secluded island and really rarely travel outside of it. Well, here's the deal. Because I'm unfortunately one of those people, if you must know. I'm not saying that you can't have black people, because they did have black people. They had many indigenous people play some of the Urukai and stuff like that, right? The fact of the matter is that you can't have, outside of that, you can't have people outside of like the Umbar or whatever. You can't have people outside of that. You can't just randomly introduce me to a black hobbit or a black elf, because they did not exist in Tolkien's world. So you're fundamentally going against the lore of the book. It's not my fault. But if you want to be lore, if you want to, and he detailed everything, so there's no reason to go against it. They choose to go against it. That's a bit of a problem for me. So, so if this particular character is a foreigner from the secluded... I don't know which island you're talking about, by the way. I'm not familiar. but they're technically are dark-skinned people in Lord of the Rings. They're just from past Mordor, from what I understand. And yes, they can be of darker skin, but unless it's one of those, unless it's a Haradrim or an Easterling, you can't have a black elf according to Tolkien's lore. You call it racist all you want, but like, it just is what it is, right? It just doesn't make sense. It's like making a Thor be a black guy or a Chinese guy. He's Norse. He's a Viking. He's got to be a blue-eyed white guy because he's Norse. He's a Viking, you know, like he's a Viking god. It just doesn't make sense, like in the context of the story, when you have the lore in front of you, you know. So that's my take on it. I don't agree with some of the whitewashing that does go on, of course, but some of it's bad. Some of it's just blown out of proportion. But that's just me. I could be wrong. I don't think I am, but of course I can always be wrong. I can't say I understand where you're coming from, but they're not making hobbits or dwarves black. It's one of the main human characters that they're making black. That's already black humans in Lord of the Rings. No, there's not, though. There aren't black humans in Lord of the Rings. That's the thing. When did you see a black human in Lord of the Rings? There was no. There aren't black people in Lord of the Rings. It just, there isn't. So once again, like, I haven't watched the show yet, and I'm planning to. I'm planning to give it a shot, even with all the shit going on around it. But yeah, I have to wait and see. Let's see. Okay. So they're going to be donated to embassy. Oh, so we should keep those. Okay, so we should keep these. Okay, what about a topaz? Let's go. A gem. Let's just go down the list of gems. Gem tights, let's go. Okay, what's next? Topaz. Topaz. We donated. Okay, we keep the topaz. And the ruby. No, not the garnet, you stupid piece of crap. I only have a ruby. Where did I get garnet from? Ruby. Okay, the ruby can be safely sold. Cool. Okay, it says, stated in Lord of the Rings that there is an island full of black humans who are peaceful but rarely leave the island. Once again, if they make that particular character from that island, fine, but I don't remember. Quote me the chapter. When was that stated in Lord of the Rings? I've read Lord of the Rings many times. I do not remember an island talked about filled with Africans. Like, I don't remember an island filled with black people when I read Lord of the Rings. Now, I could be wrong. It's been probably 4 or 5 years since I read them. So, is it in the appendices? Like, where? Where in Lord of the Rings was that said? I'm not saying it wasn't said. I'm saying, where was it said? Kane said, basically all the black people live on that Pacific island and rarely leave it, so it's like a 1 in a million chance to actually see a black human, but they do exist. Fine dandy, once again, if you can tell me where that's stated, and once again, if the Amazon Prime show does make it clear that that black character is from that island, and that is in the lore, fine dandy. Fine, absolute dandy. So yeah. I never use slow runes. Let's get rid of that. Let's see. Memory band? What's that? Sells for nothing. Might as well keep it. Iron rings. Let's go. Silver ring. Wicked oath. Yeah, we'll keep that. The Warden's Oath. Restriction to my character. Okay. Then we'll keep it for now. Feral Wolf Charm. Amulets. Okay, so we got some crazy amulets here. We're not going to use the caps anyways, because fuck the caps. Chastened robes. +6 to defense. Holy shit. Okay, we'll keep that. Kuzlin guard shield. Get rid of it. A Templar shield. Yeah, get rid of it. Shield of high. That looks pretty good. We'll keep that. Large round shield. Get rid of it. Small shields. Scale armor. Let's see. It's 4.25. What's the chainmail gray armor? 5.1. The scale armor. Alright, let's get rid of the chainmail for now then. Or the scale. See, the scale armor is so much cooler though, so let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of the leather. Standard armor cured. We can hold on to that for a moment. Get rid of the leather boots. Studded leather boots. Chanter's footing. Alright, we'll keep that. Studded leather gloves. Get rid of those. The Thane helmet. Alright, Helm of the Deep. Helm of the Deep. I believe there's a whole set of the Deep, but unfortunately this one's steel permanently, I believe. The Thane helmet. Yeah, we can get rid of that stud leather helmet too. I don't think we need fire bolts. Not really planning on much in the way of archers, to be fair, but we might as well hold on to those. Longbow ash. Yeah, the ash is better than the longbow elm, so we'll get rid of those. Get rid of the short bows. The wild's bow, 6 plus natural. Let's get rid of the wild's bow. Brigand's bow, we'll keep it. Chastened, yeah, let's get rid of that. Balanced greatsword, regular greatsword. What's the difference? Same deal. Let's get rid of the greatsword. We'll keep the family sword on us just because we can. Okay, so 49. Alright, so we got ourselves quite a bit of shit here. Alright, so now let's go through all their crap. Let's see. Oh wait, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Let's see. Daggers. We don't need the double daggers. We'll keep the enchanted dagger for now. The edge. We'll keep the edge because it's pretty cool. Deep mushrooms. We'll keep elf fruit. Toxin extract. Flask. First lyrium potions. Venoms. We'll get rid of the venoms, I guess. I don't think we need them. We'll keep the bombs too. The bombs are good to keep. So yeah, we'll keep all that stuff. But yeah, alright. So we won't buy any bombs, but we'll definitely buy the 2 health potions at a ridiculous price. We'll buy the... Yeah. We won't buy any of that stuff. Let's see. Freeze bomb recipe. Yeah, no. Okay, so if Gandalf is so why didn't he just take care of the problem? So if Gandalf is so why didn't he just take care of the problem himself? If Gandalf is what? First and foremost. If Gandalf is so powerful, why didn't he take care of it? God told him no. Let's see. Firebomb recipe. For 1 gold, 48. Huh. I don't think so. Toxin extracts. Perfect. Venom recipe, a freeze bomb recipe. See, I have to pick one or the other. I like the idea of fire. Freezing. Alright, let's do it before I regret it. We just got rid of a whole gold and I can't believe I did that. But now I can't sell it. I can't sell it. Because now I know it. Fuck it, we'll get the firebomb too. Just got rid of all that good gold. Just got rid of all that good gold. We were sitting pretty, and then I fucked us. I fucked us hard. We can't even use it yet. Alright, we don't need daggers yet, or these great swords, the mauls. We don't need any of this stuff. Crossbow, which looks good. The enchanter's staff. Regular helmet. Jesus, everything's expensive as fuck, isn't it? Some boots. Scale armor. Wait, why is their scale armor so fucking expensive? Anyways, some shields, rings, slow rune, wine. Definitely want to buy the wine. Alright, so we left here with 3 gold though. We did okay. We did okay. So now let's check the inventory, by the way. Alright, so, because we can technically, speaking, let's see. Let's put some fire arrows. Oh, no, don't do that. Where's my chasing flat blade? There we go. Alright, so we can go to who? We can go to our boy. Who already loves us, so there's no reason to. Let's see. Alistair. Or he's already got some crazy ass cool shit. Let's just see. The Helm of the Deep. Yeah, no, that does not suit you. So unfortunate. What shield do you got? Archer's Aegis 4. And this is 4 plus 4 attack. I think I like the idea of the shield of High instead of the shield of Aegis. I don't know. That's just me. But Morrigan. Now, Morrigan. Okay, fair enough. Alright, let's see. So for her, weapon-wise, she's fine. Now, Enchanter's Footing. Now, Morgan's Robes, plus 2 magic, plus 10 to cold. Plus 6 defense, though. Let's see. She still looks good in the Chastened Robes. But plus 2 to magic. I don't think plus 6 to defense is worth it. Plus her main spell and all that, you know what I mean? Now as far as this goes, however, Feral Wolf Charm. Let's see, the amulet. Holy shit. What's her amulet to? Plus 1 willpower? Well, the mud thing might not do anything, but this is plus while exploring, plus 1 to armor. This one is plus 5 damage to everything. I like that a lot better. I need a belt for the Wicked Oath, 1 armor penetration. Yeah, okay. And the memory band, which is just a ring. Well, we'll give her the memory band anyways, but yeah, okay. She's looking pretty good. Stone leather gloves, let's give her those. There we go. If we take them off to... Oh, okay. I see it. Alright, cool. Can you actually wear this? That looks so stupid. Alright. Cool. Alright, so now that we sold some shit, now we can go back and get some shit, you know what I mean? Let's go back and let's deal with some shit. Let's see. Kane said he cannot interfere in mortal affairs, but he fights a giant fire demon to help out. See, that was different. He didn't directly interfere. The Balrog fought against him. It's different.
You don't look like the other folk fleeing the south. Were you in the battle?
I just think that.
You don't look chastened, so you're not from the wilds. And you're not a farmer. I'd guess you saw some fighting.
It's not about interfering in mortal affairs. He's not allowed to directly confront Sauron with open show of force. He's not allowed to lead the army. His job is to inspire and help, but not lead. You know. Kane said, and he kills the orcs, goblins, etc. in the final fight, and the hobbits in the final fight. Yeah, sure, he can do that. He can aid, but he can't make the decisions. He can't fight force fire with fire. He has to be a defender, not an attacker. Kane says, so the spirit of vengeance that controls Ghost Rider could kill Gandalf because Gandalf's version of God is different from the God that created the spirit of vengeance. Um, uh, I don't think that's how that works. But no, we couldn't, so it's fine. But all right. Cain said, "As we know, the spirit of vengeance can only be hurt or killed by a holy weapon created by Yahweh in the Marvel universe. So Yahweh, as the Lord of the Rings, has no power over him." Yeah, he's Eru. He's better than Yahweh. He's Eru, the one who created all. Now we're going into which god's better. Oh, Jesus. Yes, I'm a great warden.
You'd best clear out. We're loyal to the king here, and word from the north is the wardens betrayed King Kalen. Tern Loghain has a bounty on any who survived.
No such thing.
That's not what the Tern's bounty says. I don't have the steel to try you, but you may want to watch yourself around those who do. Can't promise I'm going to answer them. What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Calenhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone. You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars. He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left
What's
when
your
he
opinion on the
returns.
latest Black Clover chapter? I have not catched up with Black Clover in a while. Was the last chapter when didn't it just come back? Because I think I read that chapter. Isn't the Wizard King the final demon and facing down Asta right now? Is that right? Is that the latest chapter?
Were? You mean they're gone? Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir Brian's will be glad, though. He's been talking about offering a reward for anyone who'd run them out. Don't let me stop you.
Jesus, people really don't like me, do they? So now we were painted as the ones who betrayed the king. Interesting. Oh, shit. Come on. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know about Liliana in my first playthrough, and I let her die here. Because I didn't know. I didn't go in there. I didn't know about going in there, so I actually let Liliana die. Which people say, oh, canonically, there is no such thing as canon. I'm like, how about Liliana dying in Lothering? How about that?
All right.
Because that
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say?
Anyway, I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back. Let's just see what other trouble we can get into then, shall we? Let's see. Had to switch over to the near beer. I believe my wife is still teaching class, so we're gonna still have to be kind of quiet. Let's see. Kane said it turns out the final demon was born with two souls. One the Wizard King and the other the demon. So the demon somehow has to do the Whistle King's part of the soul and body. Okay. So now we got angelic powers and demonic powers. Holy shit. Considering he also ate the heart of the Demon King, which made him even stronger. Jesus. I'm gonna have to catch up with Black Clover. And he turned the nun into a mind-controlled angel. Who said she never cared about Aston, said he was a flaw in the world, and that brief moment of weakness, the demon one-shot him. Oh, Jesus. Well, that all sounds god fucking awful. But I'll have to check it out for myself. I definitely will. Let's see.
We were lucky. We had the coin to
Oh,
pay
it's a
the
fat
toll
character.
for those bandits. Many didn't.
Refugee.
Please, we came here to get away from the fighting.
Nobody noticed a silver ring in a broken crate? What are you talking about?
What happened to the king is so terrible. Is anywhere safe now?
Listen guys, I take everything. I want to be filthy rich or have a lot of shit to show for it. One or the other. So, did we get everything? I believe so. Okay, cool. And now we can fully move on. So I don't remember being able to go through here.
Where can we go? This is no better than what we left.
No, what you left was death and destruction by Darkspawn. You're not dead, so... And if you think death is easier, then... here's my sword. Know what I'm saying?
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
Bunch of refugees. Banners everywhere, except, see, as transcribed, let's see, the job board, several organizations have failed to maintain job boards like this one. Once you have completed a task, speak to the organization's representative to receive your award. Yes, I remember this system, it worked, and they had it in Dragon Age 2 as well. So what it says is, bandits everywhere, as described on behalf of Sir Brian, Templar and Defender of the Faith. Know that all those who prey upon refugees and do so under the pain of death, the Maker spurns bandits and their kind. The Templars offer a sizable reward for the apprehension or execution of the bandit leaders, plying their trade in the northern wood and roads. Beware that the bandits are numerous, considered skilled, only a well-armed and well-trained party should brave the deep wood. Pray for the success of anyone who undertake this mission. Residents of good standing and passing travelers have indicated that there are 3 bandit groups in the northern wood. This humble chanter would echo Sir Brian's caution, lest you wind up another victim in these evil men. The reward for such service is 3 sovereigns. 3 gold. Holy shit, that's what we just spent. May the Maker look after his children in our need. Alright, cool. I will definitely do that.
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one. Let all repeat the Chant of Light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
He can't answer you. He's Chanter Devons.
What's a chanter?
One of them that can only say the Chant of Light. His board has letters of good deeds to be doing. My father fixed Widow Allison's roof once, and the charter paid him, he did.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and onto the Maker.
So if I wanted to that trip, I talked to him.
There's all sorts of things on his board. Even traveling sellswords sometimes turn in postings.
So he really can't speak at all?
Unless it's the Chant of Light, no.
And so Rajmael in the heathen temple recanted. Speak only the word, sing only the chant.
Kane said, theoretically, shouldn't all gods in fiction that are omnipresent and omnipotent be of equal power, or can you prove one is stronger than the other? No, you can't, because if they are truly that, then they're equal, right? Or are they the same person? Let's see. Chant says what?
What?
Oh, you've gotten to speak. Ha!
What hath man's sin wrought?
Oh, he cheated.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Oh, we made him speak. Alright, cool. Alright, so maybe we first go to... Let's see.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at darkspawn hands.
Oh, is this an Ash
One
Warrior?
of their minions is
He's got the
already
right
amongst
armor
us.
for it.
This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
Alright, so this man is clearly one of those Ash Warriors by the looks of him. Remember the Ash Warriors that were all like Mabari hounds and we smell and we act like dogs? And now he's gone nuts. Let's see. Is no one going to shut this madman up?
Be my guest. I've no urge to try out that axe of his.
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. Darkness swallowed the marshes whole. This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us.
You poor man. Don't be a fool. Darkspawn can be defeated.
No, I have seen them. You cannot run. You cannot fight.
Meanwhile, I'm standing there covered in blood. Look at that axe. That axe looks amazing. I want that axe.
There is nothing to do. No hope is left.
We've fought a far worse in our past.
Are you calling me a coward?
I know dogs made a sterner stuff than you.
I am shamed. But the monsters will take you all. The blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There is always hope. There it is. There is always hope. Muster your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim. Darkspawn will feast on your living hearts. They will take your children.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
Oh, he's chastened. That explains more. So he's not one of the Ash Warriors. Okay, let's see what the Chantry has for me.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left. So many are coming to Lothering. I make no assumptions. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Who's in charge of this Chantry?
The revered mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Okay, cool. Caden said, if I'm not mistaken, when Ben met his wife for the first time, he was in his late teens, and she just reached adulthood for fairies. So technically, she's the one that went after a younger person. This is true. This is absolutely true. Caden said, what children are they talking about? I have not seen one child in this game so far. Yeah, they're there. They are in the game. I know you're making a joke, but yeah, the children are there, you know. Caden said, so you're saying gods like Truth from Full Metal Alchemist could be the same strength as Huey from... Yes, of course, because sometimes I'm known as the world, sometimes God, perhaps the truth. I am all and I am one. Yeah, Truth was a great interpretation of God. Caden said, Truth from Full Metal Alchemist would solo all of the big three, Dragon Ball and Toriko. Ooh, that's a good one. Would they be able to do that? See, Zeno kind of operates under the same ability as Truth. And so does the Soul King from Bleach. Naruto and One Piece, sure. Toriko. Now, see, the Gourmet Cell Demons are basically the same thing. That's a tough one. I'd have to think about that one. But that's a fair argument. Truth beats all them. Maybe. Have to think about that.
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Brian will appreciate that. Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else. Make her watch over you.
Grey Wards from once exiled from Ferelden for conspiring to overthrow the king. They were permitted to return. Okay, there's no point in trying to read those. Refugee.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers.
Are you here to see the Reverend Mother too?
Who?
The head of this chantry. She's very busy, but I think she's free now.
You have way too badass a goatee to be talking the way you do.
Abandoning the farm to flee north, we'll need all the grace the Maker can offer. Well, good luck to you. I need to get underway. If I'm lucky, I'll make it back to the farmhold by nightfall.
We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon you. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us. Yes? Who might you be?
I'm the Grey Warden.
I see. I am Ser Bryant, commander of the Lothering Templars. Tairn Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
The Grey Wardens did no such thing.
I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tairn claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
One moment, guys. Don't know what that sound was. Let's see. Are you in charge here?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
Let's see. King says the Soul King does not count because it's just a dead body holding the three realms together at this point in time. I mean, fair. And Zeno from Dragon Ball, I don't think he's omnipotent, omnipresent. Isn't he, though? Isn't he? King said, and the latest border told chapters, we found out that there's an actual god that the Ozukuis worship in the Naruto verse. Oh. Well, we don't talk about Boruto when it's trash, do we? Do we count that? No, we don't. We don't.
Let us pretend that I was such a mage. What would you do to me?
I have no time to even think about such things right now. My concern is protecting these people. I see nothing threatening them other than the Darkspawn. We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well. If If only our powers work to keep away the Darkspawn. Alas, it is not so. In her study, no doubt, preparing what she will take when we eventually evacuate.
The only protection his village
Our
has?
ban was summoned by Tean Logain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned.
Something else.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Have you heard any recent news?
Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Tean Logain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster. None that we know of. Tean Logain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero, and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner. And the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
Fair point. Let's see. And it turns out there's another random 10 tails on the planet, and the new villain divided up into 100 humanoid beings to start a new 5th Great Ninja War. Isn't that fantastic? What's wrong with Arl Eamon?
Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and his knights are on a quest for the sacred urn filled with Andraste's ashes, said to cure any malady. He must be very ill if they chase miracles as the only cure. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donnell, is here searching for fantasies while... Never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
Let's see. Things seem very dire in the village.
They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I'm needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
I need some information.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Let's see. Heard any other news?
Only if you're interested in the business of mages.
I am, tell me.
I have heard word that the Templars who watch over the Circle of Magi's tower have called for the Right of Annulment. Hopefully I've heard wrong.
Wow. What is the Right of Annulment?
If the Right of Annulment is invoked, the tower and every living soul within will be destroyed.
We need the Circle's help. We should go and find out what's happening.
Indeed.
To have such a call when mages are needed to fight the Darkspawn, something terrible must have happened. I have nothing else to tell you. The only news I care about is the approaching horde.
Said it before.
Now, unless there's something else you need.
Is there any help you can offer?
I cannot openly help you, I fear, but here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need. Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off?
I won't bother you again, I killed them.
All of them? By yourself?
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast, we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service?
Certainly, thank you.
If it interests you, there is a Chanter's board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
I should go.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Okay, guys, I'm just gonna see if my wife's whatchamacallit classes is over, so I can talk normally, and then we'll probably play for a little bit longer, and then that'll be that. So just bear with me. Alrighty, apparently I can talk normally now, so, yeah, let's see what's going on. Caden said Boruto chapter did not catch the mistake until now. Caden said, so how did Strong do you think is the new god in the Naruto verses? Don't really care. Never cared about Naruto in the first place. Caden said, if you can... being a Jinchuriki or any tailed beast except for the Naruto's, which one would you be? Killer Bee. Why not? I don't know. Once again, I read it once, never looked back. Kane said, why is that dog the size of a bear? Because he's a Mabari hound. He's amazing. That's why. Let's see. Templar.
You, miss. What is your name? You seem quite odd to me.
You would not be the first to think so. But avert your eyes. I will not have you staring over long.
Let's get used to it. I'll be watching you. We want no trouble here.
Interesting. Look who it is, Sir Donald.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
Nice.
So you're here looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, then?
I am indeed. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Oh, that's too bad. Shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawn?
My mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts.
Sir Donald's kind of cool. He's looking a little old, but yeah, for someone to meet without even in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
He needs help against Terran Logain.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Terran Logain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Terran has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern. He may be dead already. Or perhaps his luck has changed in the weeks I have been gone.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Scorch of the Ashes brought you here.
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact. But my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Tell me about this Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
I'd like to hear what you learned.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
Who is Sir Hendrik?
My fellow knight and travelling companion. He is delayed, though.
Fellow knight, he's a Templar knight. Let's see. Friend Sir Hendrik's dead. I have something of his.
And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise. Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
Well, we got that update. New code date. Oh, a new codex. We gotta talk about the new codex. Of course, of course, of course. Kane said, do you think absolute power corrupts, or do you think absolute power solves every problem? Black Girl is an example of absolute power corrupts. Each good example of power solves everything. Depends on who the power is given to. How about we go with that? Let's go. The Sacred Ashes of Andraste. We learned about Andraste in a previous stream. Only one person witnessed Malefer's betrayal, Harvard the Aegis, childhood friend of Malefer. He accompanied his chief to the meeting with the Tevinters. Yeah, Harvard, hence the shield. Childhood friend of Malefer. Let's see. No, don't we have... Yeah. A child had found Malefaire. He accompanied his chief to the meeting with the Devinters, not realizing what was planned. When he understood that Malefaire was giving Andraste over to be executed, Havar, unwilling to draw swords against his friend and liege, placed himself between Andraste and the Devinter soldiers. The Devinters struck him down, and Malefaire left him for dead. Gravely wounded, Havard made his way to the gates of Minithros to stop the execution. When he reached it, the terrible deed was already done. The armies on the plains long since dispersed. Havard, christening his weakness, gathered the earthly remains of Andraste that had been left to the wind and the rain, and wept. When his fingers touched the pile of ashes, his ears filled with song, and he saw before him a vision of Andraste, dressed in cloth made of starlight. She knelt at his side, saying, "The Maker shall never forget you as long as I remember." The song faded and the vision with it, and Havard was alone, but his wounds were healed. With new strength, Havard took up the ashes of Our Lady and bore them back to the lands of the Almeri. Okay, cool. And characters, we have Arl Eamon. Arl Eamon Guren. Nobility does not exist without obligation. We owe all we have, even our lives, to our land and our people. As the maternal uncle of King Caelan, Arl Eamon is one of the king's most trusted advisors. Redcliffe, while not allowed to, especially wealthy part of Ferelden, is a critical strategic location. The fortress guards the western pass that leads to Orlais, as well as the major trade route with Orzammar. A well-respected man, though not the most charismatic, King Caelan once said of him, "My uncle Eamon is a man everyone thinks well of, when they remember to think of him at all." He fell ill with a mysterious condition that even magic could not treat. Well, there we go. And controls, we don't need to read about that one, but okay, cool. Kane said Blackbeard. Oh, black girl. I was like, all right, like I just went with it. I assumed it was a typo. I assume a lot of this stuff is a typo, man.
It's terrible. So many come to Lothering seeking refuge, only to find that we can offer little more than prayer. Does the Maker see our plight? Is he moved by this destruction? I apologize. The Maker's plan is too grand for me to fathom, especially at times like this. The Chant of Light. Surely you know it.
I've never heard a song quite like this.
Perhaps you haven't heard these verses before. The entire chant takes weeks to sing and is only done straight through at the Grand Cathedral in Val Royeaux. Here we can only sing a few verses per week and finish anew each first day.
Oh, alright.
When the prophet Andraste was burned by the Magisters, the Maker turned away from his creations. We gain his forgiveness by spreading Andraste's teachings. The Maker will return when the chant is sung from the four corners of the world.
That's a heavy belief. How do you even know the Maker exists? Seems like an excuse to spread the Chantry's influence, yeah?
Would you see someone's soul denied the Maker's light just for the misfortune of having been born outside the Chantry's influence? Everyone deserves redemption.
Except for mages. Except for mages, right?
The revered mother presides over the Chantry, and Ser Bryant leads the few Templars guarding us. May the Maker watch over you.
Cain said, "Why didn't Truth just kill Father for committing the worst taboo ever? All he did was send him to hell. I think he deserves worse than that." No, he sent him back to where he was. He sent him back to suffer because he can never come back now. It's the thing he fears the most. He doesn't fear death, but he does fear being alone.
I'm sorry, but I must prepare the Chantry's vestments before we flee. There is very little time.
Codex updated. Which one? Codex updated. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Fearing that Malafaire's supporters would defile them, Havard took the ashes of Andraste to a secluded place high in the mountains, and there he carved from the living rock an urn to hold them. Time passed, and the whereabouts of the urn faded from memory. Perhaps it was the Maker's will that only the most worthy should find his beloved's final resting place. Now we have only the legends, such as that of Chevalier Lothaire, who quested to find the urn to save his dying daughter, and either found it in time to cure or returned 100 years after her death. The ballads end less than certain on that point. return 100 years after her death? How would he have returned that? Okay. Yeah, okay. So we got an update there. Alright. And of course we can't open this because we are not a rogue. We're gonna have to come back in here with Liliana for that.
Then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven, and then shall the Chant of make it pure. Let all
we can't go up
mankind
there?
be humble. Let all repeat the Chant of Light. Only the word dispels
Okay.
the darkness upon us.
Oh, we got health potions. That's more than gracious enough. Let's see. The revered mother. Uh-huh. There's not really much sense in talking to her though, is there? I mean, I suppose we can, just to see what she has to say.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here. I am the revered mother of this Chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first. I understand. Not all are wealthy enough to spare even a few coins for the Maker's favor. What can I do for you then?
I'm a Grey Warden and need your help.
A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
So I've heard, but Loghain is the one who betrayed the king.
Tairn Loghain? That is as hard for me to believe as his condemnation of the Wardens. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else, may the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
Alright, so there's no point in coming to the Chantry first, because we still need to release Sten. There wasn't as many codexes here as I thought there'd be.
All right. Got it.
I'm scared. When are we going home?
Greetings to you, good sir. If it isn't too much to ask, might you spare some bread or anything?
Oh, let's see. What happened to you?
We thought it would be safer in Lothering. The Tairn would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves. Can you help us? You killed them?
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
There we go. And no experience for doing that? Like, Jesus. Didn't have to tell them anything. I just chose to.
I'm cold. I don't like this. Have you seen my mother? She's really tall. And she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her. He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Oh, Jesus. Caden said, so Edward was the only person in all of history to make the right choice. When that happened, I think Truth was extremely excited. I think he should have given every little bonus besides what he got. No. He literally brought someone back from the dead. That's fair enough. That's fair fucking enough. And let him go back, too. Remember that. He let him go back and take his brother's soul with him. You've done it. That's the right answer. Go ahead. Take him home. You know, like, he was just like, all right, this is what you wanted the whole time. I'm going to give it to you. Let's see.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Go to the treasure chest. Someone will look after you.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. You're a really nice man, kind of like Father. I should go look for Mother now.
See what you've done, Terran Logain? You piece of shit.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
I love
You
these
defer to a
banter.
new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply...
You want it that I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound sick.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Or we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Why all these spots if there's gonna be no loot?
Got a brother that fell at Ostagar.
I brought
Hope
my
we're
family
not
to
next.
Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
Oh, hello, pile of filth. With some elf root, though, in a sec.
Better than later.
There we go. Oh, we have a quest marker. Okay, oh, we have multiple quest markers. Okay, wait a minute.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
What's going on here?
Ever since good King Kalen passed, refugees and soldiers have been passing through. I'm the elder here, and I've my hands full making sure refugees don't turn to petty theft, or worse. Sir Bryant at the Chantry is seeing to matters of defense and such. He'd have more of an ear for your type. Too much to do, and not enough time.
Do you need any help?
I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travelers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
More than just plants. Alright, let's see. Nothing new in the codex, but in quests we have... I'm going to add a quest to use your skill to craft some. 3 of these should suffice. Alrighty. Well then, you know how to... Let's go. Alright, so... 1, 2, 3. There we go. Wasn't that nice?
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
Didn't need them. Here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Kane said, what I mean is he should have got his mother too, since that heart started the whole thing. I think she was too far gone. You know what I mean? Like, that would have broken the story in a way. I don't know. I'm good without it. So traps. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, and this is the one about the traps, isn't it? But nobody knows trap skill yet, do they? Skills. Yeah, I don't know traps. So I got master combat training instead and coercion. I need stealing too. Let's see. Kanigas doesn't learn anything. Oh, Alistair's got traps. Never mind. Morgan got herbs. She also needs poison making. Okay, cool. Alright, so then we can talk to her.
Got it.
Take that.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps. I would happily pay you to make some. There's wood and nails and other goods around the village and the forest. But you probably already know that. Sorry. Come back if you make some.
Craft traps for Allison. Allison has heard that Barlin is setting traps around his land to protect himself from the Darkspawn and wants to protect herself in a similar fashion. Oh, well, I didn't hear any of that, but sure. She needs you to make 3 spring traps for her. Okay, well, we'll give it a go. Spring trap. 1, 2, 3.
Did you make any traps?
I have the traps for you. Do I scare you or something?
All strangers do. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. You seem nice.
I have the traps for you.
Relief. Thank you, stranger.
There we go. Well worth it. We're just getting quests done left, right, and center. I'm good with it. Some refugees, a miner. Ooh. Alright.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is? Might as well ask us how to get to the moon.
He said that all the Redcliffe knights were looking for it. They didn't have anything better to do.
Helpful refugee?
You might not want to go in. Tavern's full, and those soldiers are being a nuisance.
Why is the tavern full?
Same reason the Chantry's full, packed with people who fled their homes. The tavern keeper's letting folks sleep on the floors, but he can only fit so many. And those soldiers are getting restless.
Oh, maybe I gotta teach them a lesson. Tell me about these soldiers.
They're not here to defend us. They were looking for someone before they started drinking. I hear they almost killed a man because they didn't like his face. I wonder if they're deserters from the king's army.
I like that shirt he's got. Kane said one of the best fights and former Albiners is I don't know what Albiners means. Is Armstrong versus Sloth. That was a great fight. Yeah. You seem unhappy.
Is there any reason to be happy? With the king dead, them Darkspawn will overrun Lothering before anyone can organise. You'd think those soldiers could at least run off the bandits. I hear someone gave them what they deserved. Wasn't you, was it?
Yeah, that was me.
It was? Hey, everyone! This is the one who drove out those thieving bastards! More will probably come, but it's good to know some justice is left here. Thank you.
Oh, cool. Alright, so we're gonna save very quick because we're about to go kick some ass and I just don't want to die. Alrighty. We got this. I think we got this, but still. Ken said, I always thought Armstrong was stronger than his sister, and this fight proved it. He went toe-to-toe with Sloth, and his sister got knocked out 3 times. Fair enough.
Look what we have here.
Oh, here we go.
I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a fellow by this very description? And everyone said they
How did they know we survived?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
What makes you think we're traitors?
Tan Loghain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king.
But how does everyone know that we survived, and why is people looking for us?
Take the warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right. Let's make this quick.
Alright, let's go straight for the soldier right here. Bam!
Alright, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Let's see. I don't want them reporting back to Loghain.
Please wait!
They have surrendered. They were no match for you. Let them be.
They were gonna kill us.
But they failed, and I do not wish death on anyone.
Then they can take a message to Loghain.
What do you want to tell him?
He'll pay for what he's done. We're coming for him.
I'll tell him right away. Now, thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
Look at all the glowy shit on me. I'm amazing. And who are you anyhow?
Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
What does that mean?
I joined the Chantry to live a life of religious contemplation. But I am no priest, not even an initiate.
Is there something you wanted from me?
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Why so eager to come with me?
The Maker told me to.
Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Let's see. Very well, I won't turn away help when it's offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Okay, we'll get rid of Dog, and we'll bring Liliana.
Indeed.
Just to have the rogue with us. I wish we had killed a couple more of the actual guys before we had taken down what's his name, but it's all good. Okay. Alright, so we have Liliana joining us now. So yeah, let's check her out for a second. Let's check out her skills and stats and all that fun jazz. She's looking alright. Cunning's high and all that stuff. Spells and talents. Let's see. She's got the bards. So sings an ancient tale of Velis granting the party boost to stamina or mana regeneration. Alright, cool. Let's see. She's got Rose. She's got dirty fighting. Oh, she's got dirty fighting. Combat movement's good. Deadly strike. Coup de grace. Yeah, I like all these. Deft hands. Of course, these are the... Yeah. All rogues have somewhat understanding of opening locks and spotting traps, particularly just... Yeah. So she's already got a level 2 in that. So at level 8, we need 18 cunning. But she had that. Her cunning's 19. So why would... Unless it's being boosted by something and they're not counting it, but... Alright, fair enough. And also stealth, of course. Dual wielding. She's got already a lot of skills in archery, not dual weapons, unfortunately. So I wonder if we keep her as an archer. You know? I always pictured her more of a blade person, but... Skill-wise, she's got 2 in stealing and 1 in poison making even. Alright. Now let's see. So the first thing she's got is... What do you got equipped? An enchanted dagger. I'll give you a regular dagger there. Then on the second one, I'll give you some fire arrows and then a longbow. How's that? And then for here, we'll give you a leather helmet. Yeah, no, we won't. We'll give you, let's see, leather gloves. Give you studded leather armor. Or let's try scale armor. Scale armor looks pretty good on her, actually. Chainmail boots. Yeah. Let's try the leather boots. Yeah, I like the chainmail boots better, but yeah, we'll keep it the way it is. Definitely don't need the other stuff. So yeah, we'll keep her with the scale armor instead of the studded leather armor. Even though that's apparently better in defensive purposes, so I guess we... Alright. I mean, the scale armor looks cooler, but is what it is. So we'll keep her at that for now. We'll keep her at, yeah, okay. Journal. Do we have a new codex entry? I'm sure we do. Controls. Let's see. Crafting. I already know about that. And characters. Liliana. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace, and in that stillness I could hear the Maker. A lay such as the Chantry who can beat the stuffing out of trained mercenaries would be notable enough, but one who also claims to have been sent to fight the Darkspawn by the Maker himself is unusual, to say the least. She joined Alistair and Griever in Lothering, insisting she would prove useful. Yeah. Justin said, haha, I am here. Unfortunately, we're going to be ending the stream here because I got to go to work in the morning and it's already past 11, so we were just getting Liliana, who we now have, so it's all good. So anyways, yeah. So we're going to save right now, guys. I think we did alright. And we'll see you guys back here next time, I guess. Justin says, ha 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 ha, I took a nap and woke up an hour later and now I can't seem to sleep, so I guess it's a good enough way to spend time. Unfortunately, once again, you can rewatch the stream. The VOD will be up soon, but yeah, we're sort of done for the night, unfortunately. So it was a last minute impromptu thing, so that's too bad. Just said I was reading Haikyuu. Oh yeah, the stupid volleyball show that right now is my favorite new gen shonen. I've heard great things. I've not read or watched it myself, but I've heard great things. Just said goodbye. Have a nice time at work. Yeah, you too. See you, Caden. See you, Justin. Anybody else who comes in later on or watches the VOD. You know, sorry for the lackluster amount of shit getting done in the 2 hours of gameplay, but I'm exploring everything, man. Everything. So, alright. We'll see you back here next time, everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye.